Are you still struggling to get your life together? Are you still trying to find out what you still need to do in order to become successful and find a place that you can be happy in? Well, you've come to the right place. Thank you for joining me at Frugal Gamer, and we're going to be talking about the 5 big money decisions. So, I think we should just jump right into this. What do you guys think? Number 1 is deciding if you're going to be renting or owning. Now, renting versus owning is one of those things that really depends on you. For example, if you ask me, I'm very limited with what I can do in an apartment. But I'm somebody who also likes to garden, and I am somebody who wants to build structures and stuff like that. So I just want to own my own place because there's gardening and stuff like that, and I want a huge garden. Like, I like the ranch life. And then my husband wants it so that he can grow marijuana, but renting is also something that is preferred. For example, if you ask entrepreneurs how they feel about the renting versus owning, majority of them will tell you that they rent an apartment just because it's cheaper to do. There's less space, so you're not tempted to buy so much. And on top of that, you're less likely to be able to help somebody out just for when they don't have a home or whatever. But some people prefer renting, some people prefer owning. Figure out what your priorities are and what you would prefer to have in your life. I'm also kind of a sex addict, so owning my own place wouldn't be too far-fetched. But number 2 is going to be owning your own vehicle. Now, owning your own vehicle in and of itself is a big decision because you have the monthly car payments, you have the car repairs, you have the license, you have your license plate, you have a whole bunch of different factors that you just need to amount for. But deciding what the make and model of it is a big decision as well. For example, my husband and I prefer to have a vehicle just because we're renting right now, and as I said previously, if we were renting, we would be more likely to be out on the streets. So we got a E150 Ford and we got this, well, I chose it at least because I was trying to think about the size of things, and I was trying to figure out if we were to go homeless tomorrow, can we actually survive in our vehicle? And so that just kind of made me think, we need a van. We need some kind of van, whether it's an SUV or what. But, yeah, having your own vehicle is a big decision because personally, I want the vehicle just to have that backup plan in my back pocket. But having a vehicle can be very expensive as well. So, what are those things that you just want to really sit there and look at yourself? Like, are you somebody that's in a situation where you feel that you might one day not be able to pay the bills or something like that? Or what? It's just one of those things where you really gotta sit down and look at yourself and figure out what your priorities are with this as well. But number 3 is going to be passive income. Passive income is a big life decision because not only are you moving from having an active income to having a passive income, which means that you're constantly making money, but it's also the decision on how you make this passive income. Because how you make this passive income will provide the pathway to how you become successful, kind of. For example, I'm writing a book right now. I still have to fix the spacing and the fonts and all that, but I'm writing a book and I'm hoping that that will go very well for passive income. But a lot of people have a different approach. Some people prefer marketing, some people prefer just investing, some people prefer YouTube, and I'm trying to do YouTube right now, obviously, but there are many different ways that you can make passive income, and it's very important to figure out which one is best for you, because I've found that marketing is not good for me, even though it's such a universal thing, and kind of everybody needs it, and I just don't have the skill, probably because I don't have much experience with getting people to, I don't have much experience getting people to, convincing people, that's what I'm looking for. I haven't had much experience convincing people to buy something or to do something. I can convince them that something is wrong and or right, but I cannot sell to save my life. So it's just one of those things where you got to figure out what you actually can and will do, just because of it's one of those things where you gotta really think about it, and then it can pave the way for greater things. But number 4 is going to be subscriptions. Now, when I say subscriptions, what I mean is when you pay for a subscription, what you're doing is you're agreeing to paying a fee every month. You're agreeing to pay a certain amount every month or every other month or whatever the case may be for that specific subscription box. But you're basically putting another bill on your list of bills. This can be both good and bad depending on what it is. For example, if you're somebody that has a problem with hair growth, for example, if it overgrows and whatnot and you always need to shave, Dollar Shave Club is not too bad of a decision. Or if you're a snacky person, getting a snack box is not too far-fetched for you and will likely help you to save a little bit of money in the long run. But subscriptions are also one of those things that you have to look back at yourself and really consider, is this saving me money? Am I just getting this to have this? Etc., etc. For example, mine and my husband's Geek Fuel subscription is something that we don't really need, and I've been considering canceling, but it's also how we make some of our money. So it's one of those things where it kind of balances out, but our subscription unboxings are not doing too well, so I don't know. We'll figure it out. But number 5 is going to be location. Now, when I say location, I mean what city, what state, what country. Well, you're probably gonna stay in the country that you were born in, but what state, what city, these things actually matter a lot. For example, if I were to move to New York right now, I would not have the money to be able to move into a place. I would not be able to just find a place off the street and pick one up with a little bit of help from the government with a loan, it wouldn't do anything. But if I were to go to, say, Tennessee, I could probably find something over there, get a government grant, and then be able to do a whole bunch of stuff. Just because the money distribution is different, as well as the crime rates and whatnot, so these really play a part in the pricing of everything, because I know in Cincinnati, Ohio, it is more expensive than it is in, I want to say it was Cleveland. I think it was Cleveland. But, yeah, the city also depends, because it may be more of a thing where you might want to be in California, where it might be better for you there. Or maybe it's better for you to be in Massachusetts because of the specific industry that you are in. But, yeah, these are the 5 big money decisions that you're going to be making with your life. These are probably some of the biggest, but these are always things that you should come back to just to check up to see if this is actually ideal for your current situation. Because as we all know, things change. But, thank you for joining me at Frugal Gamer. These were the 5 big money decisions that you'll be making in your life. Go ahead and comment down below what decisions you have made and any other big decisions that you think should be on this list. I think that does it for this video, so I will see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.